Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E205, a 1955 plastic tubed roll. It's one of these pipe bomb rolls. Wait for a couple of people to get in, but I'm going to go ahead and draw the chip. Chip is 18. Dan McCumber. How are you? Frostbite, welcome. Go ahead and try getting these coins out of here. Well, the top one came out. Starting to get out of there now. Yeah, these can be a pain in the butt. Not as bad as the Meg Rig tubes, but there we go. Now they all slid out. Jim Fletcher, welcome. AZ Coins, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Getting ready for your weekend? Richard Sappington, how are you? Lurk away. Hey, New Marshall, how are you? Welcome, Doug. Paul Adams. I think I've said hello to everybody, but we will get this show rolling. All right. Noob coin nerd. Nice. First coin is for Mark Thomas. We got mostly RPMs, a few doubled dies, and the obverse. Matter of fact, let me look and see what I'm working with. I usually do this before. Been working on, got the reveals from Chuck 606 to 612, I think it is, or 608 to 612. And I've been sorting and photographing those, and I will start sending them out very soon. Let's see, we've got lots of RPMs. Quite a few doubled eyelids. 11 doubled eyelids, no doubled die reverses. Let's look at Wexler's and see if Wexler has anything listed. He has the doubled eye, the big one. He has mostly doubled eyelids. So, all right. What coin show you going to, Paul? And there looks to be a doubled eyelid. So let's see if we can identify that. Go back to there. It is not number 11. Doesn't look like that one. All right, I don't see it on that page. Let's see. I don't think he's got a whole lot listed. So we will have to study this one, but it looks like it very well could be a doubled eyelid. We will look at about the first 10 reverses unless I happen to notice something out of the ordinary. Hey Otis, how are you? We will put this, let me put a little note on it that it is a doubled eye. Coin number 2 goes to Frostbite. Hey Mickey, how are you? And we get the same die, and it is a double die obverse. This looks like it was a roll under at one time. Coin number 3 goes to Taco John. Not a doubled eyelid, but a minor RPM. So we're batting 1,000. Let's breeze through these. It is minor, so I will start at the back. Not on that page. Too far south. This one should be. Too far to the west. Too far to the south. Looks like this is going to be one that we need some study on. Maybe. All right, let's go over here. Look at the reverse real quick. All right, nothing I can confirm, so I'll have to hold that one aside. So let me write that this is an RPM, unidentified. So 3 coins, 3 varieties, 2 eyelids, and a minor RPM. Next coin is for Parvis. Well, we figured it would come, but I was hoping it didn't. normal coin on the obverse. Anybody got any big plans for the weekend? Nice little die crack between the wheat and the rim. I am going to work feverishly on photography and hopefully get it all done so I can work on the website a lot next week. Coin number 5 goes to Marshall. Just the streams. Yeah, I'll be on that stream in the morning if you want. And that, I believe, is the doubled eyelid. Let me look at one. Just to double check. That looks like it. Let me try to find a good marker. See if there's a reverse marker. Oh, yeah. And that's it. All right, that'll do. Marshall gets one of the doubled eyelids. Next coin is for Otis. Normal obverse. Yeah, I went up to my local coin shop today and picked up a few rolls. And asked him about silver because I've been seeing all this stuff that silver's not selling and silver's underperforming. And I asked him and he says he's buying a little bit more silver than he did, but he's selling more silver than he has. So he is not one that is affected so far by what they say is going on. I'm not sure because I don't really buy that much silver. The only time I buy silver is when Frostbite does a stream on ships or airplanes or space, and then I see something and I buy it out of habit. I like all that stuff, so. Coin number 8 goes to Victor Echo Coins. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he said that overall his shop is way overperforming how it's done in the last 3 years. Do you think it's low? You know, I got spoiled. The last time I really went on a silver buying binge, it was $3.90 or $3.80 something an ounce. But I haven't bought a whole lot. I guess I did. I bought 5 ounces that one day of that space stuff, the Apollo Soyuz silver. Guess it would be 6 ounces because I think the one piece is a 5-ounce piece. I think this is the eyelid, and it is. So 4 eyelids out of the roll. Coin number 11 goes to Sandigger. Oh, that's a bag hit. I thought that was a little gouge. Crispy, how you doing today? It's under 23. I think the last time I looked it was 2208 or 2218, something like that. You know, let's see what it is. But I've just heard a lot of people. That's 22.96 right now, today. It's up 25 cents. I don't see the actual graph. The coin shop I was just at was selling ASEs for, I want to say $27. I know that when I was there 2 weeks ago, he was selling them for 28. But something tells me I heard him say today that he was selling them at 27. I think that he's getting them from his wholesaler for near spot. So that probably indicates that there is. This is an RPM. There is an issue. All right, let me see what I can find here. Nice. Let's see what we got here. That's an eyelid. These are all the big ones. Let me straighten this up so I get a... see what kind of serif. It's got just a little serif on the... Not that one. There is so many very minor split serif RPMs for this issue. Too far south. Too far north. All right, looks to be too far. Oh, that's too far. That's not all the way across, is it? Oh, it is. So let's look for a die clash. There's a die clash. See if there's any. All right, I think we got her. Definitely got her. 1mm54 for coins and ghouls. All right. Next coin is for Mickey. Hey Angie, how you doing today? We have found some doubled eyelids and a few RPMs. Is that a doubled eyelid or a stain? I have to relook at that one. Let me pop it under my loop. That's a doubled eyelid. Oh, this is the same one. What was the ding? Yeah, this is the same doubled eyelid. It just has a stain by the... So that is our fifth, I think. Fifth copy of the doubled eyelid. It's pretty cool. Next coin is for Doug. See what we can get for Doug. This is 1mm 54. Barely see the die clash right above the Y. So Doug gets a copy of 1mm54. I did. That sounds very interesting. What coin was that? All right. Just trying to keep track where I'm at. I believe this is the other. Got to tone the light down a little bit. I believe, let me look at this RPM here. I believe this is that one. It is. So this is the copy of the unidentified RPM we've got in a roll. And it looks like it's got a hit on the bottom, so you can't see, you can barely see the split serif on the bottom, but you can see it on the top. Hey, Tempo Crazed, how are you today? So our second example of this one. Coin 17 goes to Crispy. And that's another one. I can tell right by the flow mark. It's got a heavy flow mark right under the last 5, like east of the D. You should find a better marker than that, though. I'm not seeing one on the obverse, so I'm going to go with that one. So Crispy gets one of the unidentified RPMs. I got to find that. I've got a 71p cent that struck through a fiber, and it's got a retained fiber in it. This is the doubled eyelid. So an example of that for Tyler. Take some pictures of that. That's pretty neat. Next coin is, and Tyler won the giveaway, a $5 credit to our next reveal show or whenever he participates. On my reveals, let's see, E205. So Congratulations, Tyler. Little bit of struck through grease right there, the front of the chin, but very, very minor. Yeah, Scott Cook, welcome. That is a date that I haven't searched except pocket change in a long, long time. 79p. I do believe there's some Class 6 double dies of the date. Decent little clash behind the neck. Coin 21 goes to Frostbite. This is a new die, I believe, for the roll. And a normal coin for Frosty. Coin 22 goes to Taco John. Yeah, a couple of the rolls I got at the LCS today, he had, I bought them all. He had 6 rolls of AU stuff that he popped out of old albums. There's a Clash. So I'll look through those, see if there's any hole fillers for my RPM collection. Coin 23 goes to Parvis. This is the same die as 2 coins ago. Tell by the die scratches. See, there's a little bit of grease on this one too. Most local coin shops don't have penny rolls anymore. It's not like it used to be. Even my LCS, he says he used to get them by the hundreds, and he doesn't now. It's very rare. Like when I talked to him at the fun show, and he goes, "Yeah, I just bought 5 rolls." And by the time, so that was the fun show, beginning of January, and he ended up with 6, 9, 12. Looks like 13 rolls. Ah, nice, Scott. Yeah, most these are just like 40s and 50s wheats. I don't even remember what he charged me. I don't think they were much. I think they were maybe $4 a roll or something like that. But it'll waste my time, and this, I thought it was. Yeah, I know that when I had my coin business, I got lots and lots of penny rolls. And it was like a convenience. I just took them out of convenience. Now they don't roll through the door like they used to. And if they do, they're usually circulated. Ooh, what's that? Is that? What is that? Look at this. The 9 just looked funny. I'm going to hold this out to study it more. It has no doubling anywhere else. But that 9 looks strange. Looks like there is damage, die damage, to the 1 and the 9. Yeah, I'm thinking it's die deterioration. You can see that little tail coming off the top of the 9. I think it's just kind of like dithered in. I think that's a broken die right there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but it's like a very precarious spot for it to be chipped. And it's nice and smooth. So when it broke off, it looked extra thick. So, that would be one that I would probably keep just because this is the number, the unidentified RPM. Just because it's interesting. The 1 had a die chip on it too. The only thing, that 9 right on the bottom of the top loop had a nice big die chip, and you could actually see the crack still. So hopefully we'll see another one in the roll, because that would be something that would repeat. No more doubled eyelids so far. Well, die crack, we did see this die before. I recognize that die crack. Yeah, there is a lot of very, very minor ones. It might be listed in their listing. It might just take more than I have to give during the show. I usually just run through the listings front to back. I'll go all the way to the back or go all the way to the front, and then I'll go back again. So I leave my page at the same spot. Minor ones, I usually start searching from the back and go forward. Big ones, I start searching from the front and go backwards. That seems to cut a lot of time off the search. And words of wisdom. If it's close, it's not it. It has to be it. I get a lot of emails where the person is, it is so close, it's got to be this one. And it's like, it's not that one. It's too far to the south. It looks very similar, but it's not. This is an exact thing. Hey, Mark Thomas. We have one MM54, one identified, and it looks like we have, let me keep counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double die eyelids. I collect them all, tempo crazed. To me, I collect RPMs, so I collect I call them bluegills. There's that same die with the 9 in the goo. It's got goo in it though. But you can see the crack a little bit better on the top loop of the 9. That's kind of cool though. A lot of people don't collect the minor ones because they can't identify them. And I gotta say that it took me a long time to actually get to the point where it became relatively easy. There, this one is the unidentified one. It will probably be identified by the time they go out, providing that the panel that goes over them either says it's good enough to list, or it's listed already, or coin 34 goes to Mark Thomas. Just in time, Mark. There's the doubled eyelid. So our 7th doubled eyelid in the roll goes to Mark Thomas. There's nothing on the T's, right? Nope. Yeah, I don't sell anything. Very, very, very little. I'm a hoarder. Whoever gets what I got when I pass away is going to have their hands full. But worst case scenario, there'll be some sweet bankrolls in my area. Coin 36 goes to Parvis. I've tried to educate everybody around me on what to do, but that time in a person's life is a funny time, so you never know what happens. People make decisions based on emotion, so... Hey, Sir Stackslot, welcome. Yeah, I've just got a trust. I don't even have a will, Mick or Frostbite. I go out of my way to try to not pay the tax man. And I don't mind paying taxes. It's a necessary thing, but there's that minored RPM again. I think we got about 8 or 9 of those. Matter of fact, that's something I actually have to have checked again. It's been a while since I've had it looked over. Make sure everything's included in it is my trust. This could be, and it is, a doubled eyelid. This is in the planchet, not in the die. Yeah, I think you're allowed quite a bit of money before you actually have to go to a will in the trust. I'm not sure of the laws now. That's why I probably should have it looked at. Boy, I do love hoarding coins. I can tell you that. Normal coin for Dan. I think I might go out in the yard and work on the rest of my fence. It's finally, of course, my luck it'll be raining. I think we're actually supposed to get rain this afternoon. I've been busy working with my wife and helping her. Now this I think is different. Yeah, I think it is. Find out, that'll be something that I'll see. I guess it is the same. It's the unidentified RPM. Yeah, that's the thing I don't want to have my family have to go through. And when it's a living trust, as long as you know, I don't have a whole big family, so there's not going to be, not going to be a lot of fighting, I don't think. So, hopefully, there's no reason for lawyers except to execute the trust. Oh, well, that's a difficult one. Sell them for 3 cents a piece to the local coin shops. Actually, I don't even know what they pay for wheat cents now. Yeah, you never know what people do. Like I say, stuff like that, emotion starts taking over on decision making. There's that die break. This is a better example where you can actually see the cracks in the dies all the way through. That's pretty cool. So this is the third one of those, and I think this is actually, the other ones have progressed since this, because the other ones had the tips on the 9. Very cool. Oh, did you post to get that, Tyler? Coin 46 goes to Coins and Ghouls. This should be the, oh, no. Different die that I don't recognize. Has north-south die scratches on the obverse. Yeah, it is different die. Coin 48 goes to Doug. So it looks like we have 3 1mm54s. I'll do a count after we're done. I got 3 more coins in the roll. Next coin is for Sissy. This is a doubled eyelid. So we got a lot of doubled eyelids in the roll. Yeah, hopefully it's not crazy. Coin 49 goes to Tyler. No, they are absolutely necessary when you need them, but sometimes you don't need them. And even lawyers aren't bad, but when you start getting into probate court and paying taxes on money that's been taxed over and over again already, it starts getting kind of, I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's just aggravating. All right, the last coin of the roll. Wow, nice crack in the forehead on that. That's a good idea. That's what I started doing, stuff like that, Mark. But I just got so much. All right, we got 3 1mm54s. And those go to Crispy, Frostbite, and Mark Thomas. And the unidentified RPM, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're for Sandigger, Carl, Taco John, Crispy, Sissy, and Taco John. And the double die obverse, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them, and they go to Frostbite, Mark Thomas, Marshall, Dan, Mickey, Tyler, Mark Thomas, Victor Echo, Richard, and Sissy. So that is it. So not a bad roll. About 20 variety coins in the roll. I will be on, I think, is it tomorrow? I think tomorrow with the 50... What's the next roll I got up here? With the 45S. So I will be here. I think it's tomorrow. If not, it's Sunday. But it'll be about the same time, 1 o'clock Eastern. And then Monday I do a 1960D roll at 5:30. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me, and I will see everybody soon. We'll talk to you later. Bye.